Well, I'm with Alex Galvin. Galvin.
Yes.
And you came all the way from Australia,
New Zealand.
but you flew through Australia. No, not at
No,
all.
I didn't actually.
Okay.
It's a great country, Australia, but no, I'm a New Zealand filmmaker, and we're here with a feature film called Eternity that was filmed in New Zealand and Hong Kong.
Right.
It's the first ever New Zealand-Hong Kong co-production, and we've screened at 8 film festivals around the world. We premiered at Saint-Tropez, and we've screened at Shanghai, at Cannes, and at 3 in the States. We're in Boston, Sci-Fi, Santa Monica 2 weeks ago, and in San Diego. So done 8 festivals now, and it's great to be back here in the States.
So you've been winning awards, I hope, at some of
Yes,
these
we're
festivals.
very lucky. We won some major awards at Madrid. We won California Film Awards.
And what types of awards?
We had Best Supporting Actor for our actor Ralph Johnson, and Best Actor was Ben Kingsley, so he's in good company with
Nice.
that. And we won Best Editing at Madrid.
Okay.
We won a special mention honourable mention at the Boston Sci-Fi Awards, and we've also won honourable mention just in Santa Monica 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Now,
Yeah.
we've saved kind of the suspense factor, the name of the film, and what's it about?
Sorry, the film is called Eternity, and it's a sci-fi mystery thriller.
Okay.
So it's about a detective in the near future who goes into a computer game to solve a virtual crime, but a virus infects the program, and he has to solve the murder to escape and get back to the real world.
And who is starring in the film?
So our lead is a young actor called Elliot Travers, who's actually just got a small role in The Hobbit back in New Zealand.
Nice.
And with some major New Zealand acting talent and some major Hong Kong acting talent. Amy Tsang, who's a major actress in Hong Kong as well. So no American stars, it's New Zealand and Asian stars in this one. But we're hoping a few of them will crack the big time here.
Is
in the
this a new
States.
trend to do New Zealand and Asia films?
It's the first ever New Zealand-Hong Kong film. Yeah.
I've never heard of it
Yeah.
before until just now.
But
Standing here.
so the future part of the film is set in Hong Kong, so big skyscrapers, pollution, lots of people, and the game world.
And you
is
have
set,
none of that in New Zealand.
No, well, the game
Okay.
world is clean, green, and not many people around, and that's New
That's
Zealand.
New Zealand,
so,
obviously, yes.
It worked really well, and there's so much filmmaking talent in New Zealand. Obviously, people know about The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but there's so much other great stuff going on there as well. And so I'm really happy that we can do a little bit to promote New Zealand while we're here and the talent that's there.
Are there, if someone wanted to come from the United States or somewhere else from, not from China, are there incentives like some countries or states or cities
Yes,
offer incentives?
there's major incentives to film in New Zealand, and it's one of the reasons that Avatar was filmed there and
Even for
Tintin was
foreign
filmed there.
investors?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. Very big incentives. They get a lot of money back.
Okay.
It's one of the major things, and that's why The Hobbit was filmed there as well. So you've got District 9 was also filmed there. So a lot of major
Big
Hollywood
films.
films, and a lot of visual effects are going on there. A lot of the visual effects from Superman recently was done in New Zealand. So
What types of incentives are there? Just
it's called the SPIF, it's Screen Production Incentive Fund. So you
Right.
can get up to 40% of your budget back.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that of the actual, obviously, the spend in New
You
Zealand?
spend in New Zealand, you can
Right.
get 40% of that.
How
back.
quickly does that come back from your government?
Pretty quickly, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometime
my
within
small
this
is a little
century.
bit smaller, but they can do. I think with the big boys, it comes back pretty fast.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
So they'll come back again. Now, is that above the line, below the line, everybody on the 40% spend, or is it only specifically on production part? Where
No,
does
I
that
think
fall?
it's
across the line?
across the line as far as I'm
Interesting.
aware. So I'm 99% sure on that, but yeah.
What
There's
about
some-
the other 1%? No, I'm kidding. So, is this your first film, or how long
My
have you
second
been-
feature film, so I've been
Okay.
in the business 10 years and did one called When Night Falls, which had
Okay.
some success, was distributed with E1 Entertainment here in the States, and now Eternity. So it's a long process making films, and
Yes,
we
it
try
is.
to make quality films, and it's a very long process, but it's a real passion, but hoping that this one can set me up for more stuff, hopefully, here in the States.
Who's distributing this film for you? there?
We've got a sales agent, which is Galvin Films,
Right.
and they're representing the film here at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first time coming to the American film market?
It's my first time to AFM. I've been to a lot of film festivals, but this
Right.
is my first ever full film market, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
How does this compare to the others you've gone to?
Well, it's purely a market, so I think there's a less glamour, but in some ways I think that's quite a good thing because people just get straight down to business and
Cut through it all.
cut through it. You have the meetings, bang, rather than the glamour side, which is fun at Cannes and at Shanghai. But here it's just all about getting down to
The business.
Yeah, and
Well-
and another horrible day in LA. I mean, how can you complain when you've got a view like this?
80 degrees and beautiful people around. So it is a great place to do the business, like you said, because last year early in the festival, they were talking about in the American film market here that there was over $1 billion worth of business transacted, and I'm sure the number isn't going down. It seems to be going up every
Yeah,
year.
no, it seems to be going up, so
Right.
that's great. But I've got to get off to another meeting now, I'm afraid.
Fabulous.
But thank you so much.
Very
really
nice to
appreciate
meet
it.
you.
And yeah, all the best to Live Video Incorporated.
Thank
We'll
you.
promote it on that. So.
I'm Kurt Kelly, and we'll be back with more in just a moment from the AFM.